Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we talk about Weiss Schwarz's news and cards of the day. Hope y'all are having a good social distancing, because you know what's happening in the world. And me, my hair is going a little too much, because I can't leave the house. And my barber is closed, so yeah, get used to this. Anyways, we do have a lot of cards to get through, so we're going to start off with the news, and the big news is that Summer Pockets is actually getting a reprint. This set was released in 2018, and the reprint is set for May 13th. Summer Pockets is getting a second set. It's actually of the new game that they are going to make, and this was announced in the last Bushiroad keynote that they had, and about 2 years is a good time to get something reprinted. Plus, you know, especially with the new set, to help promote the new game that's coming out, it's pretty good. Speaking of the new game, Summer Pockets is actually going to be out on June 26th, and the first editions of the limited edition and the premium editions will have a Weiss PR. You know what else is getting a reprint? The Fruit of Grisaia. The trial deck and the booster boxes are going to be reprinted on April 27th. I guess it was that popular. Kind of unexpected, but pretty cool. One thing to note is that the PR box toppers are going to be reprinted in the Fruits of Grisaia, but not in Summer Pockets. Huh. And off to the COVID-19 news. Springfest is effectively canceled in these areas over here. My city hasn't been hit yet, but they did say that they're going to give us a 15-day notice beforehand. You know, at least 15-day notice before they cancel an event. Also, Fujimi Fantasia Bunko is going to be delayed because of what is happening and not because of bad oversight. It is kind of refreshing in that aspect, but kind of does suck that it is getting pushed back. It was slated for April 17, and the new release date will be posted later. We haven't gotten a new release date yet. And like I said, we have a lot of cards. It's kind of going to be like one of my old episodes where I just talk about the cards that we have for like 10 minutes. So let's get started with Maverick of the class Kotori, which states that when your other character reverses an opponent in battle, you give a character 1k, and on reverse, you top check 3, add a Kotori, Kagari, Kotaro, or an anniversary character into your hand. What sucks is that another card has to reverse your opponent's character, so that this card could give another character, not including itself, 1k, while this card has an on-reverse effect itself. Start of the season, Nagisa gains 500 power for each Dango or anniversary character during your turn. Climax combo. On attack, if you have Hill Road with Falling Sakura in your climax area, salvage a level X or lower Dango or anniversary character, where X equals the amount of this card's climax you have in the waiting room. I'm sorry, what? Silverwings Kanata is on play from your hand or deck. Pay 1 and you could play a copy of this card from your deck onto your stage and climax combo. When you play Nostalgic Beat and this is in your front row, choose one of your characters and it gains a soul, and when damage dealt by this card is cancelled, burn 2. So yeah, let's hope you deck refresh. You pay 2, play this, pay 1, call another one, and you can pay 1 again to get a third copy. The burn 2 is on cancel, which is most likely going to happen because the climax is a 1k1 and you are given an extra soul to a character. That is 4 souls, not counting what you trigger. The burn 2 is a good amount of burn though. I really do like this card. Wish that shouldn't be fulfilled can't be played if you do not have another music character, and choose 2 of your opponent's characters and they gain plus 4 soul and they can't side attack. The whole point of this card is that your opponent's gonna overswing and you're gonna cancel all their attacks like a god. But like I mentioned in this video over here, talking about like some fun events and stuff, what if you don't cancel the damage? So let's say they're attacking you with a character that has 2 soul, you give them 4 more soul, so they're swinging with 6. Oh fuck, I'm in danger. Kitten that doesn't get close range is a drop search for anniversary and animal characters, and she is when reversed, top check level 2 or higher, you bounce. Riding on the Wish is a Starfish Fuko, is on play, top check 2, and return them in any order. And on attack, if you have 1 or less characters, mill, and if you mill to level 0 or lower, play that character in your backstage. No. Not gonna cry. Not gonna cry. Place to be protected Shizuru is an anti-side attack for all your characters, and on reverse, if you have a climax, you can blind stock. Yes. Any climax. Just reverse a character and you can blind stock. This is super good, hence the first restriction. Welcome to the Occult Research Club Akane. The art looks familiar. Is a level 1 bomb and climax combo. On reverse, salvage for an anniversary, Akane, Chihaya, or Sakura character. And you give another character 1k with the climax, welcome to my secret room. Ah shit, I smell Love Live. Oh, give me a sec, let me drink some water. Okay, keep going. Arabian Night Saya, no, not that Saya, is on play heal and climax combo. On attack, if you have warm and gentle word, pay 2, mill 3, and you burn for however many different colors you milled. That is a super unique effect. Does kind of suck if you're running a mono red deck because you're going to burn one, but hey, still cool. Blessed Everyday Yusa is a 1k backup, and when you use this card's backup, pay 2, and she is an anti-early drop backup, where you pop the character and your opponent can choose a level 0 character and play it on the stage that this card was. Whoa, holy yes. That is actually pretty interesting. They had to buff it somehow because it is a level 1 anti-early drop. Usually level 1 anti-early drop backups are pay 3. So being this as a pay 2, they kind of had to nerf it a bit, so it's still pretty good. We have this Euripi Climax, but you can't use it with anything yet, as well as Unexpected Trick. Here we go. Last couple cards in the key set. Bushiroad is really making me earn my paycheck today. Scenery she wanted to record now is a climax combo on attack. If you have the Song of Miracle and 2 or more other anniversary or ability user characters, top check 3, add a character with anniversary or ability user, ditch the rest, and this card gains 1k5 for the turn. And we have Blessed Everyday You, who gives all your 1/0 nows 1k5 and targeting protection, and all your level 3 and higher characters gain 2k. And there you go, that is all the cards and the news that we have today. Ah shit, Lost Decade. Oh, give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Saint Fervent About Faith Sandra is on play. Pay 1, clock 1, level 1 or lower search, and on attack you can mill. And if you mill the climax, draw 1, ditch 1. Rude and Abrasive Maid Charlotte gives 1k to all your characters during your turn, and ditch an item and you can draw 1. That is actually not once per turn, so you have a bunch of items in your hand, which again are events that this set uses. You can just like get rid of them and quickly replace them. Also, with a name like Rude and Abrasive Maid, I would not be running it. Aren't you the same guy that likes tsundere? Okay, next card. Binance Technical Advisor Schrodinger is a global 500, and pay 1, pop this card, and you can salvage a Knight's Iron Boots. And here's our first event. Only play to a character that does not have a marker, and set this card as a marker. Then mill the top card of your deck. If you did not mill a level 2 or higher card, you gain +1 soul for the turn for the character that has this equipped to it. And all of the item cards have this following clause. When this card is sent from the stage to the waiting room and you have 2 or more other characters, send this to your memory. And at the start of your main phase, if this card is in your memory, add it to hand. I'm going to call that the memory clause just to keep it all short. Also, the adding it to your hand from memory is mandatory. It is not a choice. Also, this card ain't that good. Probably should mention that. There are good item cards. This is not it though. I mean, granted, you will get it in your hand, then you could use the maid to get rid of it, so you could draw it, but, yeah, I mean, it does help you mill, but you can just use a brainstorm from that. I mean, you're not gonna make a waifu deck, I don't think so in Lost Decade, but we'll see. Waterside Angel Ariel is on play, ditch a card, and you can search Item Knight's Ring, and on attack, you give a character 500, multiplied by the amount of characters you have, and you can target itself. Knight's Ring is a 2/0 event where you target 2 of your opponent's characters and they lose 500 power, and it has the memory clause. One thing to note is that the lose 500 is when the card is played, so if you play it, you give it to a character. You can only choose characters that are currently on the field. So if you get rid of that character, you cannot choose a new character to lose power unless you play the event again. Which I guess you could squish it, then you could get it sent from the stage to the waiting room, that way it gets sent to your memory, they'll get it back in your hand. This would have been great if you could keep targeting even during your next turn that's played. Granted, it would have been a whole lot better if it was just a global 500 for all your opponent's characters. I would even accept it as a pay 1 if it had those conditions. But yeah, -500 for a free card, it could help you out every now and then. Initial members Carolyn, Yua, and Elena is an anti-backup. Gains 1k for each other character in your back row, and on play, ditch a card, clock, stock, heal. True Flame of Jet Black Fear states that if you have a character with a red marker, this turns into an early drop. Hint, hint. On the turn that this is played, this card gains 4k5 and is an anti-backup on both ends until the end of your opponent's turn. And climax combo, on attack with Black Flame of Destruction, burn 1. That means you can't play backups as opposed to the last card where it's only your opponent. Lastly, in blue, we have Legendary Adventurer Teresa, who gains 7k if there is a blue marker underneath this card. Don't get too excited, this has 3k5 base. If it has a yellow marker, it gains a soul. If it has a red marker, on attack, ditch one, burn one. And on play, reveal up to 3 item cards and place them face up as markers and draw 1 for each card set as a marker by this effect. Jeez, I love this card. It is super cool and it is very like in theme with the set using the item cards and stuff. Now, you do not get the effects of the item cards because you're not playing the item cards. You're just placing them underneath this card as markers. You're not actually activating them. This card would have been fucking insane if you still get those effects. Still a fun card though. Alright, I'm going to shorthand these because this video is getting pretty long already. And I have some Dragon Quest Heroes 2 to play. Mirror Witch Victoria is on play, salvage a character, or Knight's Armor and top check your deck and stock charge if that card is a level 0 card. Climax combo. When you play Magical Mirror Mephisto and this card is in your front row with a blue marker, you could pay 1, ditch 1, top check up to 5 cards from your opponent's deck, put up to 5 in their waiting room, shuffle the rest back in the deck, and this card gains 1k for the turn. Great Sage of Wisdom Binano? I don't think it's that. Is a level assist, 500 forward, and a drop search for item cards. Knight's Armor slates that if you have 2 or more climaxes in your waiting room, search your deck for a character. Add to hand, and you ditch a card plus the memory clause. I drank this whole thing. Anyways, let's go into some not Weiss news. Rebirth For You trial decks are currently out. I actually missed my chance to pre-order one, but I really did want the Isekai Quartet. I might pick up a booster box if funds are not that tight. If I come across it, I'll pick it up. One thing that kind of upset me was that the Gross Band Pico cards are literally like using the same art as the Buddy Fight cards. I don't know, it just seems kind of lazy and unimaginative to me, but it's a hella cash grab for sure. Also, D4DJ is added to Rebirth For You as well as Hololive production. Hey, wait a minute, didn't they say all Rebirth For You cards were gonna be chibi art? They don't look chibi to me. Well, they might change it in the art later, but both TDs are released on August 12th, and D4DJ is out October 23rd, and Hololive production is out November 27th. They are pretty far out, so things could still change. Dates can be changed as well, but we'll see what happens. Wait, does this mean we're not getting D4DJ and Weiss? Also, this is not an off-season April Fool's joke, but Baby Shark is coming to Bang Dream. This is what happens when you dumb fucks write in your votes. Bushiroad will give it to us. Now, no band is covering Baby Shark. It's just the actual song that you could do like rhythm stuff. This is only for a limited time. It's gonna be to like the mid of April, to like end of March, mid of April. So here we go. They are gonna make a 7-inch of the Baby Shark song with a couple of different versions of Baby Shark released in... Hello.
Hello. Oops. I'll be leaving in a second. Okay.
No, you can stay. It's fine.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm done. I just need to talk about Baby Shark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go put my makeup on.
Okay. As I was saying, Baby Shark is gonna have a 7-inch Alpha Record Store Day, and I'm gonna pick it up. That was a lot of cards, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. Don't forget to wash your hands. Stay indoors.
I lied. You gave me a hairbrush. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, we can't go anywhere, so it's fine. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.